I want to start by thanking everybody who's watched any of the videos that I've posted to this point. Anybody who's liked or commented. I know time is very valuable. It's a very valuable thing for all of us. So thank you for spending some of yours watching the videos on this channel. I wanted to talk about a big reason why I created this channel and why I'm so passionate about promoting mental clarity for men in their 20s and 30s. I am no longer in my 20s or 30s. I don't know if the gray gives that away. I'm in my mid 40s now. I'm still close enough to that stage of my life where I can kind of look back on it though and see it pretty clearly. When I look back, I see things that I'm proud of. I have great memories, but I also see a lot of things that I would have done differently if I knew then what I know now. And I've thought about that before. I've thought if I could go back to Brian at 28 or 33 or 37 and talk to him, what would I say to him? And when I first thought about that imaginary situation, I thought of several things. I'd tell him to make more friends. I'd tell him to ask more women out. I'd tell him to second guess himself less, But when I really, really thought about it, I realized that underneath those things and other things that I'd tell him to do differently, there was one central idea: thinking more clearly. When I look back at my reasons for not asking more women out, all those reasons were a result of not thinking more clearly. When I look back at my reasons for why I handled jobs and career the way that I did, I see that I wasn't thinking clearly enough. When I look back at friendships, relationships, jobs, and just life, the central thing that I see is that I actually made pretty good decisions overall. I don't think I've been bad at making decisions. I think that I didn't see myself, others, and the world around me clearly enough. I think I was confused in a way that I didn't appreciate, or, maybe confused isn't the right way to say it, as much as I was in a fog and I didn't know that I was in a fog. Now, I don't know you personally. I don't know what your life has been up until now, and I don't know what it is at the present moment. But I do know that there are men who must feel the way I felt when I was in my 20s and 30s. I'm sure that some of those men have struggles that require some sort of help that only a psychiatrist or some other health professional can provide. But I'm also sure that a lot of those men that end up seeing my videos are a lot like I was. They're confused, or they're lost, or they're stuck, or they're in a fog. And if they could just get clear of the fog, they'd realize that the way they've felt isn't life. It's just the way life is when you're not thinking clearly. I spent years feeling confused on a deep level and prioritizing my cognitive health and spending as many seconds each day as possible in the present moment has made it so that I don't feel lost anymore. I feel a sense of purpose in my days. I don't feel the way I used to feel deep down. I can't go back in time and tell 30-year-old me what I know now. But the next best thing I can do is I can tell you. And that's what I want to do on this channel.